Dear colleagues, I wish I could be with you on this important event, but I'm very happy to share some thoughts with you. The West Africa Center for Crop Improvement, WACCI or WACCI, and its sister institute ACCI have changed Africa. 30 years ago, I could scarcely find a young crop scientist working in Africa. There was a too small cohort of near-retirement breeders and crop scientists, many of whom had trained in the United States and even some in Russia. Realizing the threat to agriculture and food security, several funders supported PhD studies in the United States or Europe for African scientists. But the enthusiasm waned as too many of them chose not to return to benefit Africa with their world-class knowledge and experience. WACCI created a new paradigm. World-class postgraduate education was and is provided in world-class facilities by world-class instructors and conducting research on African crops and African challenges and opportunities. The graduates of WACCI are everywhere across West Africa today. When I travel to agricultural technical meetings or field visits, if she's young, confident, articulate, competent, and highly motivated, she's probably a graduate of WACCI. WACCI's work is not finished. Like crop improvement, training crop improvers must continue as long as there are people who want to eat. WACCI's work is evolving as WACCI approaches its 20th birthday, adulthood, we might say. WACCI is ready to assume greater leadership roles, co-designing and co-implementing capacity development activities with CGIAR and others. World-class postgraduate education is expensive, and very few bright, motivated, aspiring agricultural scientists, many who come from humble farm backgrounds, can afford to pay even a fraction of its real cost. Without generous financial support, the quality of WACCI education will drop, and the young, confident, articulate, competent, and highly motivated WACCI graduates of WACCI 1.0 and WACCI 2.0 will age gracefully towards retirement and a déjà vu of the 1990s. The West Africa Center for Crop Improvement, WACCI, and its sister ACCI are changing Africa. We need to recognize, celebrate, and thank them for their achievements. When the applause for WACCI is done, I invite you to please raise your hand if you think WACCI's job is finished. Look around the room, and you'll know what you need to do now and why you are gathered here today.